Yeah, I mean, I've done heaps of recorded meetings for uni, and they were all fine. So
I thought you said nasty, and I was like, ooh, you've done a lot of recorded nasty Zooms. I hope you got paid.
only fans.
Fans.
Cute. So obviously we've started.
Oh, this is true. This is true. But it feels weird, doesn't it?
It does feel really weird. I don't like not being able to like slap your face.
Why would you want to slap me? I'm perfect.
If you say something offensive that I get
Me?
personally offended by, yeah.
Me? Okay, well, the one time we had to cut anything out of this podcast was what you said.
True.
So
true. Can't
you're
believe
really
you
coming
called
for
me
me,
out like that.
gonna have to call you out on that one.
Wow, that's just quite frankly rude. We could have
You know
hidden that
what?
forever.
It's true, but the viewers are never gonna know what it was.
That's true. Good.
It's true.
We've got to keep a bit of mystery.
Gotta keep the mystery. Yeah, well, that's we're famous for being mysterious people.
Exactly. No, truly, we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, how are you?
Yeah, good. Good. It's rainy.
Good.
It's cold. Love that for us.
Mm.
It's like 15 degrees cooler than it was last week, so that's
It's true.
ideal.
It's honestly, yeah, but it's also like raining nonstop, and usually I like the rain, but it's been a lot. That's also the elephant in
It
the
has been
room.
a lot.
The elephant in the room is that we're not in the same room.
True. This is true.
Yeah,
You're right.
we were unable to be in the same place because
Big
Maddie
sad.
has leprosy.
Yes, I have to quarantine.
Yes,
Exactly.
for leprosy, not COVID though.
No, specifically not COVID.
Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. But mostly it was just because of the weather. I would have risked leprosy for her.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I know, I'm pretty cute.
Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse all the cars that are driving by. That's where there's just.
I haven't heard any.
Oh, really? Okay, a really loud one just went by. So if you didn't hear that, then it's totally fine.
Okay.
Unless a random rubbish truck comes by, then we'll be right. How are you, Nick?
I'm good.
Cute.
Yeah.
Nice. How was your weekend?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
No, you do your thing.
No, I was just gonna say, did you want to know what the other elephant in the room is?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, well, the other elephant in the room is that I am. Okay, well, I don't want to shock you, but I am a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan, and I'm gonna need you to leave me alone.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, well, I was trying to tell you that I'm rewatching all the Star Wars movies.
Right, okay. Well, just so you know, I could leave this meeting with the click of a button.
Oh my god! So you're telling me that we have to record in person forever because you're always gonna be ditching
Otherwise,
if I even bring up anything?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. No,
And you prefer to threaten me in person?
Why are you doing that? Yeah,
because we've been watching The Mandalorian. Yeah, the slap.
Right.
We've been watching The Mandalorian, and it's like it's starting to just be less of a standalone thing and more of a very universe buildy thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a lot.
It is a lot.
And the timelines and the names, and it's like, okay, well, I gotta go rewatch everything.
You know? I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of convenient because my Christmas present for you is Star Wars related. So I know.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared. My Christmas present for you. Should we give each other presents on the podcast next week?
Okay.
We don't have to. I have one that you have to open on the podcast. The rest you don't have to. Oh, Jesus.
The rest? How many did you buy me? I bought you one.
Oh yeah, but mine are like, you'll see, they're small things.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry. I only spend like $500 on you.
Oh, well, that's the minimum that I expect. So
yeah, that's fair. You're worth only 20, but I spend 500.
Good.
Yeah.
Also worth more than 20, but whatever.
Yeah, I feel like Something people don't talk about enough is the fact that the Star Wars movies, if you watch them from release order,
Yeah.
were you just tapping? That sounded like a lot.
I did tap on my phone, but that was all the way over here.
Wow,
So that's
tappy
wild.
tappy. You're such a this kind of. Are you wearing?
Did you hear it again?
I did. It's not that bad. It just sounds glitchy, kind of like you're in the Matrix, which is fine.
Wow.
Yeah. No, something people don't talk about enough is that the Star Wars movies are cheesy as hell. Like, if you watch them from the beginning, the like original movies are super camp and super stupid.
Yeah.
And this is actually a call out post for me, because back when The Last Jedi came out, I hated it. I thought it was so stupid and dumb. And yeah, literally, like, it was the bane of my existence. I hated it. I was one of those people.
Remember.
Yeah.
We got into a lot of arguments. Well, we didn't get into a lot of arguments, but I feel like we once talked about this and I was like, no, it's really good. And you were like, Madison, you're wrong. And then we never talked about it again.
I was like, Madison, you stupid bitch. How could you even do this? What's it like to be so wrong?
To be an idiot.
Yeah, literally. I like destroyed you for no reason.
Yeah, no reason, because it turns out I was right.
You were right. And once you watch the originals and everything, you're like, oh, they were campy the whole time. It's like,
it's
okay,
true.
Well, now I can enjoy The Last Jedi fully, because with like proper context.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. That's my 5-minute rant on oh, we should be timing this, hey.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Also, do we need to, like, I don't know how your thing's working. I'm assuming you're the one who's doing the recording. But have you got it split so, like, half of it is you and half of it is me, the screen? Because I just changed it to that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what I have it as. I know, I can see it in the mirror. I was watching myself.
Why are you watching yourself in the mirror when you can be watching yourself on the screen? You're an idiot.
For the same reason that people watch themselves in the mirror when they're having sex with someone else.
Because it's hot?
Because I'm a narcissist.
You can watch yourself in multiple places. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm well known for. Anyway, yeah. So sorry about having a Star Wars breakdown in the first 5 minutes, but anyway.
Anyway, I think you didn't get to the point, which was you changed your mind and that The Last Jedi is actually amazing. The best Star Wars movie.
I apologize to you, though.
Thank you.
I take that apology. No, I don't apologize to you now. I already have. I'm not going to do it twice.
Oh, you mean you apologized in the past tense? I don't remember this, but you're probably right. You probably did.
I texted you when I watched it, and I was like, "Hey, look, sorry, this is really embarrassing for me to admit, but I was wrong.
I was wrong.
And you were like, haha, suck on my feet, you filthy pig." And I was like, okay.
That sounds like me.
That does sound like you. Constantly attacking me for my sexuality.
Constantly.
It's okay though. I attack you for your gender all the time, so it's fine.
Wow. There's there's equality here.
Yeah. It's equality.
Yeah.
Wow. Ariana Grande, truly an icon.
Truly. She's that bitch.
Should we talk about the fact that Tswiz pulled an Ari? Tswiz pulled an Ari, and she released 2 albums in 1 year.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a plot twist. Almost
3 albums in 1 year, really.
It's true, because it's only been 15 months since Lover.
Yeah, because that was last August.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
It's a lot, especially for Taylor, who was such a strict 2-3 year cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
What's it called? It's called Evermore, the new album.
Evermore, yeah.
Which I hate.
I kind of hate too. It's not great.
This isn't to say we hate Tswiz.
I actually love Taylor Swift, and I think she is physically incapable of making a bad album, and I do not think that Evermore is a bad album. However, I think we've made the point on this podcast before that her albums are generally really long, and there's always some pretty dodgy... Genderly. You're
always bringing gender into this. Wow.
I know. My goodness.
No, I thought that was me. Okay, I'm getting my
problematic
qualities confused. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, let's everyone's problematic. Let's go with that. Anyway, no, and we've talked about how generally her albums are too long, and so it means that like half of the songs on there are kind of quite average.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like one fantastic short album, it's like half an album fantastic, half an album kind of average. Anyway, I feel like that's because Evermore is exactly the same vibe as Folklore. It's like that, but really intensified.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, she in her own words, it's a sister album.
Yes. And it does feel like a sister album. It's exactly the same sound, exactly the same vibe. Like the stories, again, are not her own. She's telling other people, like fictional people's stories. So it's exactly the same. Yeah, I don't know.
Names?
Who?
On Evermore, what are the characters' names?
I don't really know.
Like a JD or something.
Most of the songs once. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I only listened to it once. I
Did you add any songs to your playlist?
No.
I added 4, but I was being generous.
I will say I really liked one of them. Don't remember what it was.
I think that's the one you sent me, was like Long Story Short or something.
Long Story Short. I like Long Story Short. That's the only one I really remember, because Long Story Short kind of has cowboy vibes. Not Cowboy the song, which is also on the album.
Yeah, literally. I want to listen to that song again. I feel like I didn't appreciate that cowboy one enough at the time.
There's also
I added Willow.
Controversial opinion. Picking Willow as the lead single was a choice, and I think it kind of makes sense with Taylor Swift's ironically her reputation, because her first singles are always like not the best songs on the album, or in the top 3 or 4 or 5 songs. I feel like she's pretty consistently makes bad choices. Not in life, just with the lead singles.
I will probably agree with that. Although I will say personally, Cardigan was my favorite song of Folklore and one of my favorite songs of the year, I'm not going to lie. And I don't think Willow was necessarily a bad choice, just because I think it's one of the most upbeat songs on the album. But I don't think it's one of the best songs.
Okay. It's a choice.
Well, I added it to my playlist. I added Tolerate It, which was generous. I added Champagne Problems.
Sorry, your delivery. I added it, but it was generous.
It was because I felt bad for her.
Oh, that's fine.
No, I added Champagne Problems. Overall, which I liked. I liked that song, except for the addition of the words Champagne Problems every like second sentence. I was like, it doesn't even make sense there. Like, why did you add that?
So it's the movie Burlesque all over again?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I added Nobody, No Crime, which was objectively the best song on the album and potentially one of Taylor's best songs ever, which is really, I know.
You popped up on Zoom with a statement to make.
I did. I have really strong feelings about that song. It's really good. It's definitely very good. And I think that it redeems the whole album, just how good it is. I know. I'm going off.
I've got a lot of hot takes. I enjoyed it the first time. I've got to listen to it again because I did like it, but I didn't add it to my playlist. But I will listen to anything with Haim on it.
Well, I mean, they don't really sing that much. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of the Dixie Chicks on Lover all over again.
Stop. That was the fucking funniest thing in existence. By getting the Dixie Chicks / the Chicks onto a song and then not letting them sing. Talk about big dick energy.
Literally, though. No, I feel like I'm going to have to call you out here, though, because you said to me the reason you didn't like Nobody, No Crime was because you couldn't unpack the story of it even if you tried.
I didn't say that.
That is verbatim what you texted me.
Bitch. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to go through our messages. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to post it on our Instagrams.
Nah, little bitch. I can look at it right now.
Yeah, little bitch, fucking do it. Because I never said I didn't like it. I said I don't get the story. Doesn't mean I don't like the song.
I don't think you did say you didn't like it.
Well, then stop trying to slander me.
The implication was that, well, it wasn't about calling you out wasn't about the not liking. It was about the not understanding.
Oh, well, no, this is all now. It's a legal problem and I'm coming for you with my lawyers. I'm suing. Tay lawyer sue with.
Defamation.
It's defamation.
Yeah, no, but it turns out that problem is definitely not unique to you. Like, it's like a lot of people did not understand the song. Thing. Yeah, on the first listen.
I think I just didn't care enough. And also, like, it's a kind of a different story to oh, you flexing with your aircon? Wow.
No, I turned the light on.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't
having lights. Wow.
Yeah.
Enjoy your classes then.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's not that I didn't I didn't even try to understand the story because I couldn't be bothered to like unpack the Taylor Swift cinematic universe. Well, she herself said that she thinks that Inez and one of the chicks from Evermore go to the same school and cross each other in the hallways, and I'm like, okay, well.
Oh dang, that's a lot.
I shouldn't have to write.
That's too much.
No, exactly. I shouldn't have to write a Game of Thrones length novel to understand this, like, dramedy.
I know. I definitely agree wholeheartedly.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Because once again, I am right.
Same.
I didn't actually voice an opinion, but
your opinion was that Taylor Swift shouldn't be mixing all of her songs together, and I agree. So yes, you were technically right, but it wasn't exactly a hot take.
This is also true. But for real though, back to your original point, she just released 2 full albums of like 18 songs.
Oh yeah, yes.
And it's like, sweetie, those albums would have gone from 7s in quality.
Yeah.
Like 8.5s if you just learned how to cut.
It's really... You got to trim the fat.
Trim the fat. Trim the fucking fat. But this
no, it's really true.
Except
you're right. Well, we have differing opinions on that, but I think that
no, because if she could I need you to hear me out here. If she cut out Welcome to New York, 1989 would have been a 10 out of 10 album.
I didn't mind Welcome to New York. See, I think this is the thing. This is the thing about Taylor Swift.
This is The Last Jedi all over again.
You're an offensive person.
This is true.
No, I think the thing about Taylor Swift albums is that each song tells such a different story, and she is such a good storyteller that different songs say different things to different people. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, people, do you remember on Folklore, like, all of Twitter was like, oh my God, Mirrorball is the best fucking song ever. And you and I were like, oh, literally, what are they on?
Literally. It's clearly Betty.
Well, see, this is the point. I think she just, like, people can't, like, universally agree, like, what are the best songs on her albums. So that's why they've got to be really long, because obviously she doesn't know what are the best songs either.
Yeah, and it's true. And objectively, her best song of all time is Me! Featuring Brenda Urie of Panic at the Disco.
I actually will leave this Zoom meeting if you say that again.
That's fair. I can't even believe it made it on the album, let alone the first single. Right?
Literally, that was a choice. That was a choice.
And the fact that no one told her, sweetie, choice.
Stop that. No, shush.
Clip.
Oh, God. You're right, though.
I am.
You're definitely correct.
This is true. Also, are we going to talk about the other elephant in the room?
Is that the prom?
No. The
that
elephant
you made
in the
me
room
watch on the weekend?
Is the feud between Champagne Problems and also Champagne Problems. Do you follow?
Do you mean the two characters in Champagne Problems, or what are you talking about here?
I mean the fact that Katy Perry on her, chart-topping, not really, latest album Smile had a song on it called Champagne Problems.
No way!
Yeah, and I'm
the
like, how did
awkwardness
you
of it all.
get another? How did Taylor put a song on her album that came out months later called Champagne Problems and not like feature Katy Perry or anything? And neither of them have acknowledged it, and I feel like they really owe it to us to acknowledge it.
The fans.
The fans. Also, I should say I'm not a Katy Perry stan. I will 11 out of 10. I love Taylor Swift's music. And notoriously I do not like Katy's all that much, but I think it's a little much that she released a song called Champagne Problems.
I mean, I think the thing about this is it's a very specific wording. Like,
yeah.
Taylor Swift also on this album, there was a song called Happiness, and there's a song called Happiness on Little Mix's recent album Confetti, where it's like all happiness is quite a
broad.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a name, I don't know. Champagne Problems definitely does seem a bit specific. It does. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that one.
Guess you could say that Taylor Swift went swimming in the Pacific Ocean.
Well, I guess you could, but why would you?
Wouldn't? This is fair. Unfortunately, I must admit defeat.
So I was right and you were wrong. Is that what you're saying?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You're so funny.
I unfortunately am Bethany Frankel from the Real Housewives of New York. Frankel? I'm 90% sure I showed you the clip of Bethany Frankel, and she's like, well, maybe I am a know-it-all. Maybe I know it all. And then
you did.
I don't think anyone really knows it all. And Bethany is all, well, I know it all. And if you would like to know any of it all, come to me because I know it all. I feel I'm a know-it-all, is what I'm saying.
I mean, the fact that you just played that video back, like from your mouth, verbatim, I think definitely does.
Yeah, I'm basically an orator. Auteur. This is over all over again.
It is. I think it's orator, but that also might be just the way I say it as a bogan
Well, that actually wasn't one of my options, so... It was auteur.
It was like, you don't know it all.
Or orderer. So, I do know it all. Doesn't mean I'm right about it all. But I know it all.
I like that you can admit that.
Yes. Thank you.
So does this mean we're coming?
There you go.
I was going to say, does this mean we're coming to the point in the podcast where we talk about the Real Housewives?
Oh. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say.
Fair.
Or actually, yeah, you finished season 2 of Beverly Hills.
Oh, we did finish season 2. Yeah, it was
a lot.
It was a lot. The reunion was a lot too, because there was quite a feud between Adrian and Lisa, which was unexpected.
Right.
They were really tense.
Washing the chicken with hand soap.
Iconic. That's where it all started.
That killed me. Also, how casual they all worked asking about Taylor's husband's death.
Literally.
They're also casual.
Honestly, it was like never addressed in the TV series. And then in the reunion, they just were like, yeah, he's dead. And it's like, maybe you should fill the audience in on that. I don't know.
Give us some context.
Literally.
It's in the final actual episode before the reunion. It's like Pandora's wedding, and then it cuts to like 3 weeks later, and they say nothing. And it's like,
exactly.
We haven't seen Taylor for a while since the tragedy. And it's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
It's just 10 years ago. We need context.
What? Truly. Olivia and I figure it's because at the time everyone would have known about it because it would have been really highly publicized. But still, like, do they not think people are going to go back and watch? I don't know. It's a bit, honestly, if Olivia looked up like all the characters when we were watching season 1 and she found out about the death, the suicide, and if she hadn't looked it up, we would have been so lost. We would have had no idea. So problematic.
It's true, and you should say
it. What were you going to say before?
I don't know.
Me either. Okay. Well, what's happened this week, Nick?
I feel like a lot. Well, okay. The real elephant in the room. Sorry to get to it like almost half an hour in. But the real elephant in the room is the Galactic Federation.
I can't handle this. I genuinely can't handle this. Nick, would you like to please
No, I'd like to leave it to you to explain. I'd like to leave it to you to give context. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Well, apparently, so this guy.
Wait, just one interruption. Pretty much the entire week, all Maddie's been posting about is the Galactic Federation. And that's not a criticism.
I mean, I just love it so much. It's like peak conspiracy theory for me. And I really want aliens I believe in aliens. So like actually confirming that they're real would just be like the highlight of my life. Especially if it's called something fucking stupid like the Galactic Federation.
Literally. You think as the Galactic Federation, as a council of leaders of universes, they would understand that the Galactic Federation is copyrighted to like Star Trek or some shit. Right?
You'd think. Also, I just love the fact that we've been like denied entry. The aliens are like, Earth sucks. We don't want them in. So we'll just keep
you can't fold them. You can't fold them.
No, truly, like after 2020, they're probably like, well, they're never getting in. There's a lot they have to do to redeem this year.
Yeah, you dodged a bullet there.
Oh God. So apparently this Israeli dude who was, I don't remember his name, he was the head of the Israeli Space
Force.
Space Force.
Yeah.
And
just call it Buzz Lightyear's Star Command because it's all as ridiculous as that anyway.
Literally. Okay, anyway, so this Israeli man who was the head of Star Command, he came out this week. He used to be the head of Star Command. He's not anymore.
Good for him. We support the gays. Sorry, keep going.
He came out this week or this past week and said basically that aliens are real and there is a Galactic Federation and Earth has been denied entry because we suck, and Donald Trump does know about them and tried really hard to tell the public. But the aliens were like, no, don't do it yet for some reason. Yeah, exactly. We're not ready. A key feature, which is my favorite personal part, is that apparently there is a colony on Mars underground of aliens and Americans living together. Specifically Americans, by the way. It didn't say humans, it said Americans.
Literally fucking absurd. Also, why didn't he say anything about what they look like?
Maybe he has no imagination. That's why it's called Galactic Federation.
True.
My favorite bit was at the end. He was like, I've got a really good reputation now. If I'd come out and said all of this 10 years ago, no one would have believed me. But I feel like now people are going to trust what I say. It's like, dude, I've never even fucking heard of you.
Got bad news for you, buddy.
You're making shit up.
Yeah, I feel like this dude just got like high watching an episode of Star Trek and then it was like, wait, this is all real.
I'm going to tweet about it right now. Yeah, and then he was in too deep and he's like, I can't backtrack. I've got to commit.
Yeah, dude, it's like the underground bunkers on Mars.
Exactly. Once you're in.
Yeah. Really fucking psychotic. And the fact that Trump tweeted the other day that he was trying to declassify everything before he leaves presidency.
Stop that. That was why I tweeted and was like, Galactic Federation. I need it. Truly, I need it. Declassify everything, Trump.
A little post-it note with a check yes or no box.
Yes.
Like, aliens?
Galactic.
Yeah.
Galactic Federation.
Literally.
Honestly, I feel like, the Area 51 raid was only like a year ago.
Literally don't. And people are saying that's why they didn't let us into the Federation. Because we tried to raid Area 51.
No running. Yeah. Oh, God. Honestly, it's my favorite part of 2020. There's been some real highs and real lows. But the highs were iconic.
It's true, the lows were a lot.
The lows were a lot, but the highs were also a lot. Aliens are real. Killer wasps, remember that?
Killer wasps, I do remember that.
Jong-un, my favorite part of the year, one of my favorite parts of the year, when he pretended to be dead to weed out all the fakes in his friendship group. Love that.
Oh, yeah, Kim. Kimmy boy, and it was, yeah. It's because of... We're gonna get fucking sniped. Sniped. Whatever. Wesley sniped.
No, I don't know what it is.
No, and the fact that, Destiel became canon.
That was wild. Putin resigning, apparently.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's been a year.
It's true. Should we do a New Year's episode where we just name the top 20 iconic cultural moments of the year?
I genuinely don't know if I could remember them all.
This is true. My attention span goes like...
There's just been so much.
Literally, if I didn't take notes during the week about all the crazy shit that happens, I'd forget.
I honestly had forgotten about the Galactic Federation. I'm not going to lie. Until you said it, I was like, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's really quite offensive.
To the aliens. This is why they don't let us in.
This is why they don't let us in. It's also because we do this to them. Like, yes, humans will spend $60 to $80 on a Baby Yoda bobblehead. We shall not let them in the Galactic Federation.
That definitely is part of the reason. I loved that bobblehead, by the way. That was really sexy.
Thank you.
I was going to get you a Baby Yoda for Christmas, so I'm glad I didn't.
It's okay. My dog hates it. Thinks it's coming from my dog's gig. Yeah. She gets jealous of babies too. If there's a baby in the house ever, she stares it.
Wow. It's because the baby's getting more attention than she is.
Yep.
Nigel's like that.
Yeah. Classic Nigel.
He's a little bitch. Classic Nigel.
For context, we are talking about Nigel Thornberry.
Obviously.
Okay.
That is his middle name. Mackenzie didn't want it to be, but I said it so much now that his name is Nigel Thornberry that like everyone just knows that it's Nigel Thornberry. And Mackenzie's like, that's not his middle name. And everyone else is like, Madison said it a lot.
I mean, if you name a schnauzer Nigel, and it looks schnauzers look like they have fucking mustaches.
Like
correlation's there.
It
Mr.
is
Thornberry.
there.
Please, Mr. Thornberry is my father. Just call me Mr.
Just call me Nige.
Just call me Nige.
Nige. I feel like I should get Nigel here so everyone can see. Cute little Nige.
Well, I mean, this is predominantly an audio podcast.
That's really true. Sucks for everyone who's only listening.
I mean, definitely get him up when we're finished, and I'll take a screenshot and post it to Insta.
Adorable. I'll just take a picture of him.
Good. I have a question.
Yeah.
Back to Star Wars.
Right.
Why? Okay, in the prequel trilogy, you know how the first one's Anakin as a kid, and then the second one's like 15 years later, and he's a grown-up hot, what's his face, Christensen? Hayden?
Vaguely. I've only seen them once.
Okay, well, Natalie Portman is Queen Amidala in both of them, or well, all three really. But the fact that it goes from Anakin being a kid to Anakin being grown up, and the love story continues from the first one to the second one, it's like, why didn't you just cast a younger person as like teen Amidala, and then Natalie as the adult Amidala? Because it feels like a lot to have Natalie Portman have a romantic arc with a literal child.
This is accurate. Is it because because she's not supposed to age? Like, how did that even work anyway?
Well, if she can die during childbirth, I think she can age.
Well, then why would she stay looking the same? That's so weird. Wasn't she only like 13 or 15 anyway? She was in school. She might not have been 13 or 15. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she was in high school.
Well, then why was she playing adult Amidala?
I don't know.
Why don't you have all the answers, George?
I don't know the answer, Dan. Why are you asking me then?
No, because you're meant to be George Lucas. You're meant to know everything.
Oh, I see. I'm with it now.
Even though I'm the know-it-all.
Right.
Did you see...
as Mr. Lucas... No, I refuse to answer your questions.
Yeah. Did you see that, Joanne? iCarly reboot?
Are they? Yes. How iconic.
Yeah.
That's
and
exciting.
Kylie, Freddie, and Spencer are all coming back. Is Spencer the brother? Yeah.
Yeah. As they should be. Carl is that other one coming back, Sam?
We don't know.
That other one.
Jeanette McCurdy, because she did that spin-off.
She does anything else. Yeah, Sam and Cat.
Go on.
It's true.
It's true, but she shouldn't say it. Yeah, she did Sam and Cat and had a massive feud with Ari. So I think she might just be off Nickelodeon, you know?
How iconic. What was it about?
It's not going to Nickelodeon. It's going to like whatever the CBS, Paramount Plus or whatever it is.
Oh.
But I don't know what the feud was about, because Ari was becoming a major star and didn't want to do more, and Jeanette McCurdy was like, please, no, there's a man on the job.
That's awkward.
Yeah. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just make that up, or is it true?
You know, a bit of both.
There was a feud, but that's not what it was about.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think you got it there. I think we got there. Do you want to know what changed my life this week?
What?
Troye Sivan and Casey Musgraves Easy featuring Mark Ronson.
Wow, sounds sexy.
Anyone who knows me knows that I stan Troye Sivan, I stan Casey Musgraves. Golden Hour is my favorite album of all time. I mean, yo, bitch, I'm talking about Casey Musgraves and you're here yawning?
I'm sorry.
I wish we were in the same room so that I could fucking deck you. Wow.
I'll fuck you up.
I'll fuck you up. I hope the fuck you do. Literally, I can't believe you just yawned.
Yeah, sorry. Troye Sivan, Casey Musgraves.
The song's iconic and the music video is also iconic, and Maddie's a piece of shit.
That's the conclusion.
That's the conclusion.
I'm sorry. I still love you.
Do you though? Do you really?
Yes. This is me patting your face.
And that's me recoiling.
The awkwardness of it all.
Did you listen to Gwen Stefani's new song?
I did. I didn't really like it.
No, it's very like generic.
It was.
But I'll tell you what the saving grace is.
Do
you know?
No.
The saving grace is the lyrics, because the lyrics are horrendous.
They really are.
But they're so bad that they're kind of fun. You know?
You actually might be correct. I specifically remember a bit at the beginning talking about bananas, and I was like, she trying to do a BANANAS thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, like a purposefully cheesy
whatever
thing.
The song that's from. Yeah. Oh yes, it's the fourth line.
What's
in the first oh wait, hold on, I've got to read the whole thing. The simple recipe to get the best of me. Homegrown ingredients, that's what made you mess with me. In the first place, because you know I'm like organic and it tastes great. I already gave you bananas. I mean, with the different accent, I think it would be bananas. So it might rhyme a bit more there, but
bananas. I mean, would it though?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it might, but it wouldn't be good.
This is true. But my personal favorite is the chorus because it's not a comeback. I'm recycling me. It's not a comeback. You feel that new energy. Na 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 na. Got a smile on my face. Go ahead and pass it on. Na 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 na. It's free with a coupon. Coupon. It's the repeating the word coupon for me.
Coupon for me, yes. Yeah. Oh God.
So stupid.
Yeah. It's not great. Oh, hey, look at this. Ooh, 2020, 2020, 20 vision.
Oh, yeah, I love that too. Wow, that's deep.
I'm sorry we're reading you for filth, Miss Stefani. I actually adore you. Your album, Love Angel Music Baby, shaped my childhood.
I am?
But, your song sucks.
Your song sucks. You said, let me reintroduce myself, and we said, no, thank you.
Yeah, we said we don't want it.
We said, take it back, please. I'd like to keep it on, please.
Oh, God, we're so mean.
Yeah, but like, she's not Taylor Swift. She can't just release a song with bad lyrics and expect us to listen.
You're right. Especially, it's been a hot minute since she released any music, so
it's true. Also, she married Blake Shelton, and it's like, if you're gonna marry someone in the country music industry, couldn't it have been a woman because they're the only valid country stars?
Yeah, you're right. Truly.
Thank you.
I have nothing more to add there.
Good. Okay, what else?
The Prom?
It's true, but I'm scared about what your opinion's gonna be of it, and I loved it so much that I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with Maddie shitting on it. You know?
Well, I'll put your fear to rest and say that I also loved it, so.
Oh, thank God. Okay. My butthole just unclenched.
You're so funny.
Because I saw your video thumbnail on your review of The Prom. And
yeah.
In the thumbnail, it says, best musical of the year, ? And it was like, bitch, that's shady. There's only been one.
I mean, you're right. No, but it was actually the best musical of the year, even though there wasn't a big sample.
It's true. It was so good.
No, it was actually really, really good. Yeah, it was fantastic.
James
Corden aside.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yes, James
Can't
Corden
believe
aside.
you would do that. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to say about James Corden's character because he shouldn't have taken the role in the first place.
No, he should not have.
And Ryan Murphy shouldn't have offered it to him in the first place.
Accurate.
However, I understand, like, the power of star power in Hollywood. I get it. But you literally had Meryl Streep and Nicole Kidman right there. You didn't need... And Kerry Washington. You didn't need James Corden too.
It's kind of really true. I just feel like there are a lot of people were like, why wasn't it Titus Burgess? I think his name is, who was also... Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's obviously not as famous as James Corden, but I feel like, I don't know.
He's actually gay?
Yeah.
I don't
know. I think...
Kevin Chamberlain, who, in the movie, he played the, like, assistant who got the rooms and stuff. He had, like, a mustache and glasses. He's the butler in Jessie, the TV show Jessie. No.
Right. Oh.
Did you watch the TV show Jessie on Disney Channel ever?
Not really. I know of it, but I only ever watched like an episode here or there.
Well, anyway, he's a plus-sized IRL gay man who actually does
Love
musical
that.
theater and is known
Wow.
for being in Broadway. And they made him be a side character instead of James Corden's character. And it's like, what?
That's a bit of a choice.
Literally, you
That's
had the actual description of the character there and you didn't use him.
Yeah, it's really true. It's really true.
However, it's like I honestly do think James Corden did a good job.
He did.
The singing was great.
He did actually do a good job. His singing was very good. I think he's a pretty good singer, and his acting was very good. I just think it was an inappropriate choice. Yeah. I think
making him be very effeminate.
Yeah, I'm going to say I don't think he was as effeminate as I've seen other gay characters be, especially in musicals, but he definitely did have, like, he wasn't like a masculine gay, you know, I would say.
Well, the only reason I think that making him I mean, he was already an effeminate character in the musical, the Broadway musical, but like, it's the fact that even like a mildly feminine sounding gay man, played by a straight character, a straight person, is like a lot to unpack.
It's true. It is a lot. And I think the other thing is that made it particularly inappropriate was the fact that so much of his story was centered around him like not being accepted by his parents and the gay experience, basically, as you said. And I feel like, I don't know, not that it would have been okay otherwise, but I think because it was focused so much on that like experience and those emotions, it was a bit like, oh, this was wrong. Yeah, this was bad.
It was a choice.
But it was honestly, I think, probably like the only bad thing about the movie. Everything. Actually, I lied. The runtime was that was a lot. But aside from that, it was very good. It was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I only say that because all the songs were pretty necessary and good.
This is true. It's true. And it didn't drag and I didn't necessarily get bored, but anything that's over 2 hours automatically makes me go, they should have cut that down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And it's like, I will say though, is that Nigel or Jasper?
That was Nigel. No, that's Nigel. Jasper doesn't bark. Nigel.
One of the positives about, I think, the runtime was that it wasn't like, because it's based on a Broadway musical, by the way.
Yeah.
Viewers.
What's at the door?
Gross.
This is why we can't podcast at home.
Okay, take a break. Hold on. Do you want to go take a break?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, come. Good boy. Sit down. That's a good boy.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. Okay.
I love him.
I love him too. He's so cute. He's going in for a little surgery tomorrow. Got to get his testicles chopped off.
Oh.
Will you want to say hello, Nick? Look.
Hello, Nigel. Hello.
Hi, Nigel. Hi.
Adore.
He hates you.
It's fair.
Oh, you're so fluffy. You're so cute and fluffy. I already had a shower. I'm going to get hives all over me. Okay. Let's go. Good boy. Okay, I'm back.
The dangers of recording from home.
Truly.
Anyway, yeah, no. I was gonna say that the despite the fact that it's based on a Broadway musical, I think that they made a good choice picking this musical to adapt into a film. Because like the
can you hear that noise?
Yeah, but it's not loud. I don't know what it is.
I think Dad's sawing. I can hear it really loudly, but if you can't, that's fine.
I mean, I can hear it, but it's not loud. Yeah, like it's not like, have you seen the musical adaptation of Into the Woods?
I've seen the movie, yes, but I haven't seen the Broadway musical or anything.
Yeah, well, you don't need to, but like that's one of the movies that's like, I think a bad choice to turn from a Broadway musical into a movie, because the middle point in which the intermission happens takes such a drastic tonal shift and such a drastic like change in narrative that it is awkward for moviegoers.
It's true. I didn't like that movie. I don't think it was very good, which I think is hilarious because so many people talk about it all the time. There's like a really good movie, and I'm like, no, wrong.
It's not. But the Prom, I think, was a great choice because it doesn't change anything majorly. There's obviously a major thing that happens in the middle of the movie, but like, it's not so insane that it disrupts the flow kind of thing.
What was it?
The fake prom.
Oh, was that not in the Broadway?
Yeah, no, that is. That's where the intermission is in the Broadway.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
That was really emotional. I cried.
I cried too.
I cried at the end of the movie.
I did too.
When Alyssa came out to her mum.
Yeah, well, I just started crying when they all came in, when all the queer kids came into the prom.
Oh, yeah.
And then
that was pretty cute.
Then when Alyssa came out to her mum. But I forgot.
Can you see Nigel? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Just too distracted by Puppy.
I am. Yeah, no, I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
Meryl
I thought it was
Streep
fucking fantastic.
Murders the role.
Loved her. She murders every role. She could actually do no wrong.
This is true. I feel like this is kind of, in musical-wise, redemption for Mamma Mia. Because she got by the critics.
Fantastic in Mamma Mia.
Her singing got criticized by critics for Mamma Mia, okay?
No!
Yeah.
She did a great job. Ugh.
Well, anyway, I think in the Prom she belts out some notes and they sound incredible.
They do sound incredible. I think she did a great... Wow, all those critics are wrong. She did a good job in Mamma Mia.
I didn't mean to hit a nerve, I'm sorry.
Well, it's just quite frankly offensive to not recognize the queen that she is.
It's also fair. At the very beginning of the movie, when Meryl Streep's character says, like, I think it's Meryl Streep's character, they're reading the bad review of their musical.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's not a criticism, but that's not a criticism, that's just a personal attack.
Yeah, I love that.
That's my little
that too.
constant mood.
Yeah, same. Hey, Dad. Dad. Sorry, I'll mute while I yell at
Just for the audio listeners, it's just Maddie's currently yelling at her dad to stop soaring, and it's very funny. A curtain just fell down. Wow, it's like this is a lot to unpack. I wouldn't even be mad if people went and paused the audio podcast to go watch Maddie's life slowly fall apart or quickly, and then come back together. And I had plenty of fun narrating.
I did kind of hear you in my ear, and I was like, "Oh my god, he needs to shut up."
That's what everyone says.
No, I'm just joshing.
That's fair. Also, yeah, no, Ryan Murphy directing, he has zero self-control, and for once it actually paid off.
That's true. What else has he done?
Like American Horror Story, The Normal Heart, American Crime Story, Pose.
Yes.
He currently runs like 1,000 TV shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm getting itchy. That was all from my snuggling with Nigel.
I thought it was the leprosy.
Well, probably that too.
Fair. Yeah, Kerry Washington absolutely slays it.
Slayed. All of them did, honestly. I think even James Corden.
Yeah, it's true.
As much as I hate to say, they all did a phenomenal job acting and singing.
Yeah, this is true.
It was very good.
It was. All the songs are very good, which I feel like is pretty uncommon for a musical.
Yes, this is true. Usually they there's a couple of real dodgy ones, but they were all very enjoyable. They were quite musically songs, but like they're not like songs that you can like, They're not like pop songs that you can listen to and people wouldn't know it's from a musical. They're all like musical songs, but they're very good songs.
I disagree. I think the finale song could be a regular song. Remember. I think the Unruly Heart acoustic song could be a regular song.
Yeah, probably.
And I think
maybe.
No, that's pretty much it. Still though, I think it was great.
It was great. It was really good. I'm going to show Mum. And if she hates it, I'm disowning her.
I watched it with my mum. She loved it. She cried a lot.
Oh,
and it was very funny. At the end, she was like, that was an important movie.
Oh, I love your mum.
I was like, that's so fucking funny.
She's so wholesome.
Also, I feel like I should point out I never cry in movies, and then the two lesbian movies, which are the two movies I've watched in the last week, have both made me cry.
Gay movies are
on a whole other level. It's true.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, it's proof that diversity breeds better narratives, better stories.
It's true. Creativity. Love that.
Yeah. Also, last thing on it. Do you have anything to say on it? I haven't watched the video yet because I was scared, but
no, not really.
No, my last thing is like, it's very interesting. So like comparing, okay, this is gonna be a lot. Comparing Dan Levy's emotional speech about coming out in Happiest Season to the James Corden emotional coming out speech in The Prom.
Yeah.
I can kind of pretty clearly see the emotional competence of having a gay person play a gay character and a straight person play a gay character. Right?
It's really true.
I'm not the only one, right?
I think. Fucking Nigel. Nigel. Hey, Nigel. Nigel. Hi. No, sweetie. No. Shush. He ran inside and then sat at the window shivering. It's okay. You're all right. Hey.
I think he's scared.
He is scared. There was another dog that walked by. He doesn't like other dogs.
I don't like other humans, so.
You're right. Oh, it's okay. Did you hear that little whimper?
Mm.
All right. It's okay. Stop crying, you big baby. You're such a sook, aren't you? You're the biggest sook on the planet. Yeah. No, I 100% agree. I think it was very, very obvious. And it was a scene that really made me go, oof, this was a mistake. Like, obviously, I had already thought that he was yawning. That's what that noise was. Definitely, I'd already been like, yeah, this was a mistake. But once you see that scene, it's a bit like, wow, like there's just a difference in like the depth.
Yeah. Like he pulled it off, but it definitely, yeah. Even comparing it to, what's Ariana DeBose's character's name?
I don't know who that is.
Kerry Washington's daughter.
Alyssa?
Alyssa, of course. Even comparing the James Corden coming out speech to Alyssa's coming out speech.
Yeah. Is
like,
she a lesbian or is she bi or?
She's queer, yeah. I don't know what it is exactly, but she's queer.
Fair.
But yeah, like that shit hit deep. Those tears were a lot.
They were a lot. When Kerry Washington was like, I've got to go, and when Alyssa was like, Mum, and her voice broke, I was like,
literally. Yeah,
that was a lot.
The scene when Kerry Washington's the mom is walking away, and yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I will say though.
Can you see Nigel in the mirror? Sorry.
A little bit. I can see his tail.
This is his leg. This is his front leg. This is his face.
Why are you coming for my brand?
Anyway, yeah. Do you want to go down there?
Yeah, my long time obsession with Michelle Pfeiffer's Miss Baltimore Crab's mom in Hairspray finally paid off. Was from? It's finally paid off with Kerry Washington's evil villain mom in The Prom. And the parallels, iconic. We stand. Really, that's my vibe.
Clearly.
Her verse in the prom song in the middle.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Michelle Pfeiffer's Miss Baltimore Crab solo. Phenomenal. We stand.
We do. We really do. Good boy, Nige. Well, it's been more than an hour, I think.
I don't think.
Really? I do. It's 5:03.
Nearly.
I mean, we do have to cut up a couple of minutes in the middle where I was dealing with.
This is true.
But I what the fucks always go for a 10-minute. Yeah.
No, they don't. Lying whore.
Bitch, they do, because we always add stories and opinions.
Anyway, we need to talk about the Disney Investors Day and the fact that they announced too many things.
Too many things. Way too many things.
I don't need 15 Star Wars shows and 15 Marvel shows and 15
Literally,
Pixar shows over the next 2 years.
Shows? Why are they doing so many shows?
It's fucking
ridiculous. Unnecessary. It is.
Money it is ridiculous. It's literally going to be the Star Wars spin-off movies all over again. That because Rogue One did well and then Solo flopped. Because people don't want that much.
No, they really don't want that much. They don't. They actually don't, though. They just want
quality over quantity.
Yes, they do. And just because you can make money from it doesn't mean you should.
This is true.
Disney does not believe that.
No.
Little bitches.
Okay, do you have a what the fuck of the week?
You don't want to talk more about that?
There's not much more to say. I'm excited for some of it, but mostly Disney. It's too much.
It's way too much. It was, ugh. It makes me mad. It makes me physically angry.
That's really fair. So are you ready for what the fuck?
You go first with your what the fuck. Yeah.
My what the fuck of the week.
You go.
My what the fuck of the week is Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Not being able to control himself and putting out a statement about Warner Brothers sending all of the movies to HBO Max. Not to say he didn't make some points, because he did make some points. I just think he went about the wrong way, and he called HBO Max objectively the worst streaming service. And I'm like, buddy, Quibi just died. Give it some time to give it some time to chill, okay? Let the waters even out. But no, I think that he just can't control himself, and he's literally still going on about the fact that it's true. He's still going on about fucking Tenet being released in cinemas despite there being a pandemic, and it's that's not the fucking point. That's not. Warner Brothers released Tenet as a tester because you forced them to, and it fucking flopped. Now they don't want to do that again with all their other big budget movies. However,
did it really flop?
Yeah. Iconic. The movies in the biggest market.
It's true, and also it objectively sucked. It would have flopped anyway.
It's true, but I wasn't going to say it.
I'll say it. I've already put it on the internet.
This is true. No, and it's there are points to be made, and I think what's his name? Jealous Villanueva or whatever. I can't remember his full name. Dennis Villanueva, who
I always say Villeneuve. I don't know why.
It just directed Blade Runner 2049, and he's about to Dune comes out next year.
Mm-hmm.
And Warner Brothers just made the announcement that they're releasing all these movies and didn't tell a lot of the directors that they were sending them to HBO Max. And I think that's super fucked up.
I agree.
I think they should have talked about it with the directors, and if the directors were very adamant that they wanted to wait until it was safer for larger audiences to go see it, then they should have been given that option.
I kind of agree, because it kind of devalues the work a little bit, just because of the fact that they're just not going to make, they're physically incapable of making as much money as they comparatively could have. Yeah,
and also it is kind of a cash grab to just get subscribers for HBO Max.
Yeah.
But yeah, he penned an article for like Vanity Fair or something, and he was far more eloquent, far more understanding. He made a specific point to be like, I'm not saying to release movies in the middle of a pandemic because that would be fucked up and wrong. I'm saying there's better ways to do it and to wait or talk to the directors and figure out a compromise. So everyone go read that article. He made points and he made them better than Christopher Nolan could ever. And also
Christopher Nolan didn't really make points.
No, he was like,
he just cried.
It released in the pandemic anyway. And I was like, but people are dying, Kim. You know?
I mean, you're right though.
It's
true. It's true.
Anyway, what's your what the fuck of the week?
My what the fuck of the week is, I feel like it has to be Nigel.
For barking or for being cute?
Both. Just like, what the fuck? How can you be so cute and so annoying at the same time?
Like me.
Exactly like you. You even look like Nigel. Well, Nigel looks like you. You don't look like Nigel.
I feel so offended right now.
Don't. He's adorable.
This is true. I have another what the fuck of the week, and it's that you didn't even acknowledge my housewife mugshot mug.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, and it's iconic, and you're going to hell for not mentioning it.
I mean, I saw the mug, and the only comment I was going to make was, wow, coffee at this time of day.
You're a bitch. You're going to hell.
So you're lucky I didn't.
You're going to HE double hockey sticks.
Good. That's where I belong.
It is. Okay. If you want to, I guess we should wrap up. But if you want to follow the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WTFIH podcast. Also, give us a 5-star rating. Subscribe to us on all of the podcast things.
Please do.
And if you want to,
you'll be lucky to have us.
It's true. You are. Yes. If you want to follow me on Twitter and listen to me gush about the prom, you can do that. At NIC_sushi. So do that. And Maddie, what are your handles?
Oh yeah. Twitter and Insta, Lady Alice 101. If you go on Twitter, definitely there'll be Galactic Federation information. Tweets.
Also YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube, Lady Alice 101. Also same. Where I also talk about the prom. So there you go.
This is also true.
Love that for us.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave everyone till next week, which will be our Christmas episode, I guess.
Dang.
Yeah.
Are we taking a break over Christmas or?
I don't think so. Maybe like 1 week over New Year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure that out.
See where the dates fall.
Yes.
Cute.
Yeah, and let's hope that this Zoom recording podcast episode actually records.
Dang, can you imagine if we talked about all of that stuff and it didn't work? I'd cry.
Can you imagine? Can you believe? Okay.
I'll be really sad.
Bye.
Bye.